Naruto to celebrate its 500th anime episodes with filler arc Chikara Force. Alright, there's going to be 6 of these episodes that are going to be released from November 22 through December 27. 6 of them. So we're in the filler months. Alright, this looks pretty interesting. They're going to have characters. They're going to have Deidre, Hiden, Kabuto as main villains in the arc. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Now this seems to be something that they're doing. They're finally catching on. It just makes so much sense. If you're going to have filler, why just have it be something stupid, especially when you have so much that's been done off panel in Naruto. So wow, sometimes it's amazing when something makes so damn much sense, that filler that's actually worth watching. So this looks pretty phenomenal. Okay, so I'm pretty stoked about that. At least the potential that they're using filler in an intelligent way. So as a fan, I think this is fantastic. I want to see a whole lot more of it. And after seeing filler episode 288, I was pretty happy with it. Okay, except for the voice acting a little bit. But then that gets us actually to a few more questions. I want to go ahead and read from the comments section. Okay, on my video it was about Ren and Ren. The question answered. Okay, Funkador 92832. How can this be filler? Now this is episode 288 from Naruto. I just want to make sure everybody's got this. How can this be filler when 2 of the 7 were sealed? Not filler. And I don't think it's Ren, because probably the same scenario that happened in Time is Revenge, but yet I thought Kakashi didn't like revenge. Well, at least he tried to teach that to Sasuke. Alright, and one more from South Dallas 20. I don't really look at this episode, it's 288, as filler, due to the fact that 2 of the 7 swordsmen were sealed. That's progress, even if they didn't show it in the manga. Ren is alive and well and has been fighting in this war the whole time. And that would mean, I love this part here, Obito was the biggest idiot in anime history. I hope she is alive. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. Now, these are all good points. I like the humor. These are all good points. They're all excellent points. How can you have progress and call it filler? How is this possible? And another thing is, what is a filler episode? Can Rampage just say this is a filler episode and that's the way it is? How do we know? Well, I'll post a few things down below. There are guides, and I've been able to find for Fairy Tail, which I got caught up. And the first thing I do when I go to a manga is to try to not go through the filler to get caught up. So Fairy Tail I found, which I will post, and Bleach. They both have color-coded, right, episode guides, and yellow is usually shown as filler, so I can just skip it. And sometimes there's entire arcs of filler. There both was in Bleach and in Fairy Tail. So it helps me just to skip the filler and just stay with the main, what's basically from canon part of the manga. So I've been looking for that for Naruto, and oddly enough, you would think that would be there. I even look on Wiki, which I found the other two, and I haven't been able to find a really good, solid guide that shows what's filler. But from what has been posted around, and the same thing, which talks about Chikara Force Filler Arc, also shows, and I guess it's been copied and pasted all over the place, from Naruto Daily to Tumblr, whatever. And of course, it doesn't make it true. But what it shows is that excuse me, 284, 285, 286, 87, and 288 are shown as filler. Okay, and that's what it shows. Doesn't mean that that's it, just simply because something's been copied and pasted all over the internet, but it looks like that is the way it is. If anybody has anything better that I can post or show on here to show everybody a better guide, especially, like I say, one that was like the Bleach and Fairy Tail guide that that I've actually used it or color coded something so everybody can go there and see exactly what's filler and what isn't. That'd be very, very helpful. But from everything I've seen, it is they're filler, 288, and there's a whole arc here. But like I say, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. But these are legitimate questions, and I want to make sure just before I wrap this up that when we see progress in something, right? Okay, characters being sealed, killed, whatever. That is canon. But the rule, as far as I understand it, is the manga is the only thing that's canon, the way I understand it. Okay, and while the two of them were done off panel in the manga, and it says they were sealed, it's still filler because it's not breaking canon. They were still sealed. It's just we're getting the anime is allowed to go, and you know their abilities are already defined, and they can kind of go ahead and do what they want. But anyway, this video is running kind of long. This is my understanding of it. Like I say, this is, and I wish I could have a better guide from Naruto that explains what's filler and what isn't much better than I do. If somebody has that, please post it, and I will put it on this video and some other videos so people can actually see it. But they are legitimate questions, and it is very confusing, and I wish it wasn't that way. Anyway, wrapping this video up, a thumbs up would be awesome. Really would appreciate all the support, and I do get a lot of support. I really appreciate the support of all my subscribers and viewers, and these are really legitimate issues that are being brought up. All right, you can always subscribe, you can always unsubscribe, you can do anything that you want to. Until next time, take care.